Well, hello, welcome to my channel, Barrett's Custom Design. So it's fabulous. Sandy here, and it's September. Yay! Woo! Summer is over, autumn is beginning. It's pretty much my favorite time of the year, especially for sewing, because now you can get into some garments that have some construction detail. And summer's great because you can make little light flowy things. This is my last make of summer clothes. It is McCall's. I have to look it up. Here it is. McCall's 7562. It's a cute little shift, and I'm actually just finishing up a sew along for it, so that's great, and it's a lot of fun. I figure it'll be a great little transition dress because of the color is really dark, and so you'll see that coming up next week. It's almost completely finished. But what I want to talk to you today about is what I'm planning on making in September, and also I am going to New York next Friday, so what I plan to buy there, because that will set the tone for pretty much my winter wardrobe spiff up. But for September, one of the things that I want to make is a Vogue 9330. It's one of their new patterns. I love all their new winter patterns. There were so many of them that were so cute. And this one is kind of a beefed up toaster sweater, and everybody was making the toaster sweater last year and I never got to it. But this one has that same kind of funnel collar. The sleeves are a little bit more structured. It's a little bit more upscale, I guess. You know, as a toaster sweater to me strikes me something you would wear with a pair of jeans and bang around. I think this is a little bit more 1950s, and it's really kind of cute. It'll be cute with a pair of skinny jeans. It'll be great. So I need to look for fabric for that when I'm in New York. And also I have the other thing that I'm planning on making for September is this McCall's 7575, which is a blouse. And I'm going to make version D with the rolled up sleeves and the scalloped hem. I have the Minerva Craft guest blog, some fabric coming for that probably this week. So that's my plan, I think, pretty much for that. As a matter of fact, this dress behind me, which I can't show you, but this fabric is from Minerva Craft, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's a stretch shimmer lace, and that should be up on the blog probably this week, the Minerva Craft blog this week. The other thing that I want to make in September, and I know you've seen this before because it's been on my list, is the Mimi G coat, and it is Simplicity 1061. I think this coat is just fabulous, and I love the little cape. It's very Meghan Markle, and so I bought this fabric, and I know you've seen it. I bought this fabric last time when I was at Mood. It is just a very khaki rain fabric, and what I'm going to do is I want to find like some really splashy lining that will make it go on and off, so I need to look for that while I'm at New York. That is also on my list. And then I have this fabric, which is so cute. It came from fabric.com. It's a border print. It's a rayon. See the border print on it? So cute, right? All those flowers. So wouldn't that make a great big full skirt? So I'm planning on doing this Kay Unger, a Vogue 1519, and I think it's an older pattern. I'm not sure if it's still available, but I will check. It's a real full skirt, full long skirt, lots of tucks up in the front with just a skinny little waistband. I'm not sure I'll make it that long because it'll probably swallow me up, but because I'm so short, but certainly, yeah, I like this pattern a lot. It's so cute. The next thing on my list is a pair of 9305s, the trousers that I've been making. I've made 2 of them so far. Love this pant. Absolutely love this pant. Flat front, elastic waist. So I think I'm going to try, I've made both the pair I've made have been the skinny leg, and I think I'm going to try a pair of the wide leg ones. And that is this crepe that I got from B&J Fabric, which you saw in my fabric haul from New York when I was there in July. And it's just this most yummy, yummy crepe. The color isn't very exciting, but it will go with everything. And speaking of going with everything, I had bought this absolutely gorgeous silk charmeuse at B&J to go with those pants. And I'm looking for a top pattern. I want something that's sleeveless, that has a cowl neck, and I haven't been able to find anything that I like for a woven, so I was looking last night and I couldn't find anything right off the bat, so I'm still looking, but if any of you have any suggestions, I would love to hear them. I'm okay with a little zip in the back, or maybe a zip in the side, or a little little button with a little keyhole opening or something. I'm just not sure, but I want something I can throw a jacket on with those pants and that shirt, or a little sweater, and then off to work, and it will be, I think it will be absolutely stunning. So those, let me see, is there anything else on here? I have the blouses and yes, the Navy Swallows. That's this one I'm working on here, and I think that's it for what I have for my plans for September. So I'm kind of ambitious, but it's great to be back sewing. We just got back from a long trip to California, so I didn't get a lot of sewing done in August, and I had some work to do for a wedding, so that took up pretty much the whole month of August, really. But California was absolutely beautiful. I just wrote a blog about part of our trip, and you can see that down below in my post down below. But gorgeous. I've never been to California I live in New England, and we do travel quite a bit, but I hadn't been to the West Coast. I've been to Nevada, but not any further than that. California was absolutely gorgeous. Went from San Francisco down to Santa Barbara and out to LA, and loved it. Loved every minute of it. It was absolutely beautiful. So Friday, I am going to New York to go shopping, and this time we're just going for the day. We're just shopping. We drive down to Connecticut. We have some friends we stay with, and then we can grab a quick 30-minute train into the city, and we can just shop. And we shop till we're done, and then we grab the train back and drive home. So the drive home is about an hour and a half, about an hour 45 minutes, but that's fine. We're not on the train for all the time, and you're not subjected to Amtrak's kind of non-reliable schedule, shall I say. I mean, if the train is supposed to leave at 3:30 and doesn't leave till 5:30, that's kind of normal for them, at least here on the East Coast. So for my trip to New York, here's my pile. Excuse me while I look at my list. So I talked about the new Vogue patterns. Oh my God, they are so gorgeous. And there is one 1593. It's a Paco Peralta. And it is a sheath dress with a zipper, a two-way zipper that goes all the way down one side of the princess seam. So adorable, so cute. Great for work. Throw on a little jacket. So I want to get that, and I'm thinking maybe a ponte because it has some structure, but actually you can make it more fitted, and when you sit down it's comfortable. It doesn't bag out and stuff like that. So love that pattern. The other one that they have is 1595. It's a Bagley Mishka, and it's kind of this grown-on sleeve with a slim skirt. And again, it would be great in a ponte or some kind of wool jersey, or even a crepe would be lovely in that. So I'm going to look for something for that. Then, like I mentioned, the toaster sweater, or the Vogue toaster sweater, Vogue 9330, and I'm thinking cream-colored, kind of a heavy knit, and maybe a navy one. I'd probably make two, maybe three. I don't know. We'll see how they go, but definitely a cream one. It looks kind of high-end to me. I think cream with maybe a black skirt or a really nice pair of pants. It'll look adorable. And then one of the things that I pulled out, usually before I go to New York, I go through all my patterns and see what haven't I made because I haven't had the right fabric, or what's something that I've always wanted to make and I haven't made an event for it, made time for it. So one of the other ones is this Vogue 1470. It's a Tom and Linda Platt. I love this dress. It's so chic looking. And I think, I don't know about colors, but I think that I will find something. I love the idea of a cream skirt and then a top. I'm not sure about black. I don't wear a lot of black, and it's not something I could wear to work. I could wear this to work if it was the right color, but if it was black and cream, I would look way overdressed. So I'm thinking maybe a crepe, or again, maybe a ponte, maybe a crepe for the skirt and a ponte for the top. We'll see. But yeah, that's so cute, right? The other item I want to work on is the Silhouette Ellen's jacket 1100. I've made a couple of them. I made a black twill one and then a leather one, and did a video on the leather jacket, and I can post that down below. It's a zip front princess seam two-piece sleeve leather jacket. So what I'd like to do is get some leather and either go to Leather Impact. They've just moved and I don't know if they're open yet, or I can find leather at Mood for sure. Make a leather, like the front panels all leather, and maybe the collar, but do the sleeves and the back in a coordinating fabric. So that's on my list to find also, to find some leather. It doesn't necessarily have to be black. I'm thinking something fun, like, I don't know, we'll see what they have, maybe teal blue. I don't have a teal blue jacket, so I have to see what they have for leather, see what I can find, and then find a coordinating fabric to go with it. The other silhouette pattern that I want to buy fabric for is a Leslie's bomber jacket. It's $9.27. I've made it before. I made it out of a wearable muslin, out of a fairly inexpensive fabric, and I like the jacket. I also made it for my daughter out of a faux fur. It was so cute. If I have a picture, I'll pop it in. I don't know if I do. And but yeah, I'm thinking something fun, like maybe a floral or some kind of geometric, because they're making them out of everything, and I want something that I can wear to work, throw it on with a pair of jeans or a cute little skirt or something. So that is definitely on my list to do. I also would like to make McCall 6614. I want to find some fabric for this. I haven't made a hoodie before, so I'm going to look and make a traditional hoodie. This pattern has a lot of different options, but I want to make a traditional hoodie with a zip. So I'm going to look for some fleece knit for that, because I haven't been able to find anything around here, and I know that I'll either be able to find it at Mood or at New York Elegant Fabrics or one of the little shops along the way down in the Garment District. The other two things that I want to find fabrics for, yeah, it's a good thing we're only going for one day, right? And I'm going to have a huge suitcase. It's going to be heavy. I want to find fabric for Butterick 6603. I bought this pattern last month when it came out, and I really like it. It's a cape jacket, and I had a fabric that I thought I liked for it, and it's a two-way fabric, but this pattern is lined, so that would kind of kill the two-way print. So I'm thinking, yeah, I'm not too sure. I like the plaid idea on this, so maybe a houndstooth. I don't know. I'm going to look and see if something strikes me. Something heavy, maybe I'm not even sure. What does it call for? Let's see. It calls for tweed, wool blends, gabardine, ponte. So yeah, some kind of a wool blend that I can wear as a jacket. I think that's super cute. Maybe something that will go with that kind of pebble color crepe would be great. Then the last thing, my sister lives in London, and I love Sew Over It. And when her new magazine came out, I couldn't get it here in the States. It was ridiculous to have it shipped here. So my sister had it shipped to her house. She ordered it and had it shipped. And in that first pattern that she did, she had the cocoon coat. And I have had this since last winter. When my sister visited, she brought it at Christmas, but I never got a chance to make it. So I'm going to look for some wool for the cocoon coat. I just think it's so casual, but yet makes you look put together, and those cocoon coats are everywhere. So yeah, I think that is my plan for my shopping trip. I don't even know how many items that is or how many yards, but I know there's a couple of wools in there and some heavy pontes, so it might be a little heavy, my suitcase. I might have to bring a suitcase and a backpack to go back on the train with, but that's okay. That's all right. It'll give me something to do for October, November, but I will videotape our trip and some of the shops. I didn't get to do the shopping so much last time because I was down there for the ASG Expo, but yeah, was it the ASG Expo? It was the Expo. Yeah, DG Expo. There it is, DG Expo. I knew it wasn't ASG. DG, so many acronyms. So the Designer Guild Expo, and I was down there, and that took up like 2 whole days with classes and working with vendors and things like that. So yeah, that is what I've got going on in September. It's pretty busy, and I want to get back and finish this for you so I can get that video up soon also. It was a cute little make. So yeah, looking forward to this week, and I will see you soon. Go forth, sew what's fabulous, and if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Talk to you soon. Bye.